Hello everybody, myself Dr. Choppy Paul from Department of Botany, St. Thomas College, Thrissur, Kerala. Today I am going to discuss on the major changes to the Botanical Code of Nomenclature after the Melbourne Congress of July 2011. The major changes are discussed in the Tyson 16th volume of 2011. The title of ICBN is no more, reflecting the view, particularly amongst the mycologists, that the word botanical was misleading and could imply that the code covered only green plants and excluded fungi and diverse algal lineages. It was agreed that the name be changed from International Code of Botanical Nomenclature to the International Code of Nomenclature for Algae, Fungi, and Plants. So ICBN changes to ICN, International Code of Nomenclature for Algae, Fungi, and Plants. Electronic publication of full nomenclature acts permitted from 1st January 2012. Previously, printed formatted documents are considered as valid for new publication, new species publication, nomenclature deliberations. However, as an alternative, publication online in portable document format, that is PDF, in a publication with International Standard Serial Number ISSN or International Standard Book Number will be permitted. Latin and English. It is currently necessary to provide a description and a diagnosis in Latin in order to validly publish the name of a new taxon, that is a species, except for few names of fossils. The nomenclature section modified this so that for names published on or after 1st January 2012, the description or diagnosis must be in either English or Latin. One fungus, one name. For over 100 years, the code has permitted separate names for asexual and sexual phase for fungi, that is anamorph and telomorph. However, different names applying to asexual and sexual morphs of the same fungus compete for priority in the same manner as the other names. That is, based on the date of publication, whether it is anamorph or telomorph, the first published name should be valid for that fungus. One fossil, one name. For many years, the code has special rules for names of fossils reflecting their frequent fragmentary occurrence. Most recently, separate names could be applied to morphotaxa, each of which represented a particular part, life history stage, or preservation state. However, the concept of morphotaxa is abandoned, so that when two or more morphotaxa can be shown to belong to the same organism, their names compete for priority in the usual way. Registration for fungal names. The nomenclature section of Melbourne approved a new rule in the code whereby on or after 1st January 2030, the publication of a new fungal name, names of a new taxa, new combinations, replacement names, and names of a new rank must include a citation of an identifier issued by the recognized repository, and they proposed that Mycobank may be considered as the authoritative repository for fungal collections. Nomenclature of acacia is discussed during this congress. Because of the widespread debate on the typification of acacia, a number of attempts at compromise had been published. Two of these were also discussed in Melbourne, but neither was successful. Therefore, the type of acacia is correct as printed in Vienna Code, that is Acacia penninervis. For those, the majority that subdivide Acacia sensulato, the correct name of the genus into which the former type Acacia scorpioides, that is Acacia nilotica, falls is currently considered to be Vachellia. So Acacia is divided into Acacia proper and Vachellia. The appendix of the code. The proposal for adding conserved or rejected names were accepted by the nomenclature section but amended to become more general mandate. That is, the editorial committee has the option to produce the appendix of the code in electronic form only. These are the major changes that has been proposed during the Melbourne Botanical Congress in 2011. So now the botanical nomenclature ICBN is changed to ICN. I would like to stop here. Thank you for patient listening.